Time now to check up on the Ag Barometer. For that, we have Fred Seamon. He's the Ag Director at CME Group. Always good to have you here.
Thanks for having me. Glad to be here.
So the Ag Barometer actually on the way up here. What's going on?
Yeah, it was a record, 167. It was driven by expectations for the future. Farmers were extremely positive, and it makes sense because phase one of the China trade negotiations were going on during the survey period, so that's really what drove it.
Okay, so let's take a look at some areas that will affect farmers, including soybeans, because this does have everything to do with soybean buying by the Chinese and that trade deal. So what do you think?
That had a big part of it. In fact, part of the barometer, they asked particularly soybean producers if they felt that ultimately the trade war would work out in their favor, and it was 80% said yes. Back in December it was 72%, but if you look back all the way to July, it was only 22%. So soybean farmers' thoughts of the trade war and what is going to come of it have soared massively since last summer.
What else are you hearing from farmers and producers?
Current conditions are still a little bit shaky. And another thing that I noticed with the barometer, record high barometer, great expectations for the future, but the percentage of farmers who really don't expect a whole lot of growth on their farm, or they expect to retire, that percentage has been creeping up over the years. And the percentage of farmers that are saying it's a really good time to make major investments on their farms has also been a little bit flat. So despite that optimism for the future, there's still a little bit of concern basis the current conditions.
And they are going into growing season.
They are. So it will always be interesting. We had a really challenging crop year last year, so I think everyone's hoping for a little bit better weather this year.
We do hope. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
For more Business First AM, check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.